The idea behind the whole document was that the church runs the state. The church and we, the people, we are the church. You and I, Eric, are the church. And so we run the state, but the state, the government, has no control over the church. And then everybody's like, oh, well, then you got to let Satanists come in, and you've got to let witches come in, and you've got to let Muslims and Hindu. No, no, we don't. No, we don't. Because America is founded on God Almighty.
No. Okay. I feel dumber for having heard that.
Oh, yeah.
But I had to, I don't know if I can get this back. Okay. We had to play it for you, though. Kandiss Taylor, GOP district chair. She's a district chair in Georgia for the GOP. She has more to add, too. Should we go a little lower? All right, let's do it.
That is what we're founded on. And I don't have to honor your religion. I don't have to give you freedom of religion. Freedom of religion is there for us to worship Jesus. It's not for you to come force anything else upon me. And so we had that all wrong. And we've had tolerance. We've been politically correct. And at what point are we going to say, nope, we're not going to be? You can do whatever you want to in the comfort of your home. You can do whatever you want to, but don't come into my government and bring any of that trash in there. And we shouldn't be electing anyone in government, local, state, or federal, that is not a Christian.
The man she was talking to was uncomfortable, but he kept nodding in agreement. But I could tell he was uncomfortable. Like, what is she talking about? Well, he probably agreed with some of it. What she can do is mind her own damn business and take her own advice. That might be good. Anyway, a little background on Taylor. Taylor is flat Earth conspiracy theorist. I done told you they're not that bright, okay? Who unsuccessfully ran for governor of Georgia in 2022. Despite her paltry showing in the Republican primary, she steadfastly refused to accept that she had lost. 2023, Taylor became a Georgia GOP district chair, started voicing increasingly radical views, even going so far as to call for the public execution of those who oppose her Christian nationalist worldview. Right-wing Watch is putting this out. We have to show you that these people exist. We must show you this. But I actually want to sign up for an online course at one of these universities. I've got to get my intelligence back after this one, okay? It won't take much, okay? But we really have to dumb it down when we consider people like this. What say you about Kandiss? Remember, she's the GOP district chair. This is one of their leaders, Georgia.
I mean, God, Georgia, it's such a battleground. Truly, we need to make sure it continues to be one. It is so scary to have someone like this out there, and yet, I think this is the belief of a lot of Christian nationalists and Republicans and the right more broadly. I think they all believe in religious liberty, but only for Christians, which is truly antithetical to the founding of this country. What I love about these folks is they claim to know what the founding fathers said or thought about religion, but they don't read the Constitution. They don't read nothing that the founding fathers wrote, which was all about the separation of church and state. It wasn't, oh yeah, it's separate because the church rules the state. No, you dum-dums. That's the entire reason the United States exists, is to get away from the monarchy and the religious fanaticism, right? The idea was to have a separation so the church does not control government. And the religious liberty part, sure, maybe the founding fathers might have been anti-Muslim. Who knows? I'm not saying they would all be like, super down with. Sure. Yeah. However, the idea was you don't have to be either, of course, then Catholic or Protestant, but also you don't have to be religious. You don't have to necessarily believe in God, right? Like, so it's about atheism also, even though many, I'm sure, again, not politically correct to be one, but that was the whole effing point. So it is just amazing that you hear these people say the quiet part out loud, because that's what they truly believe. They don't believe in liberty. They don't believe in freedom. Only liberty and freedom for Christian, white, and sorry to say for Taylor, men.
Yeah. By the way, Kandiss Taylor, you lost the election. Okay. in case no one in your own house will tell you, you lost the election. The producers around here, again, top shelf brand, they have enough work to do, but I am hoping they can cut up a special clip, that last little part, because you gave her a very concise lesson. I think it was only 30 seconds. That part where you wrote down why this America thing exists. And I would like to get it to her. I don't know if she'll open it, but I'd like to get her that clip, and maybe we can start the long journey back to, I don't know, maybe she never goes on the good side.
I mean, this is the whole thing with pilgrims. Like, they wanted to come here and be like, nah, we're a different kind of Christian. We want to go be different Christian over here. You know, because back then it was different versions of Christianity. It's the same thing.
Got that, Kandiss?
Got that anyway.
On a party line. Maybe we invite her as a guest. Don't tell her though what the show's about.